news about China. I want to say,
Mhm.
I want to know how the foreign people see Chinese government or Chinese China. Yeah, this is.
You know, okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
What are
if
you asking?
yes, please, please.
I am like
Mm,
the Chinese government is look like how can they control like 1.4 billion people? Like, you know, you have to be do this, you have to be do that. Like lots of social media, everything is, you know, they haven't, they can't be use anything. You have this from this issue, that issue, but their government is so much like how can they like how to say,
mm.
yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so what I asked, like, what you know about China, like, if you know, if you are updated, then China started, like, collecting some complaints, suggestion, advice to Chinese people, local, local citizen. So, do you know about this?
Really?
Yeah, it is.
What they're get like
Anything
which type
opinions,
of
like,
thing they are
yeah,
asking?
regarding their, like, uh, their to the Chinese government, So China started,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, doing these things since a few weeks, and like, yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
had a question, like, why China started doing like this, like, so, like, down to earth, and it's very normal. Like, if you look at China, like, it's always showing some, aggression, like aggressive. To, like, geopolitical, relation, and so, like, and in the, like, their own country, to the citizens, like, always try to, to the control, and it's not like a, democratic, and, like, it's like a,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
something different than other countries.
It's
So
communist,
yeah,
communist.
yeah. So why,
Yeah,
China started doing,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, man. See, it's 1.4 billion people live there. It's also so hectic, all of them, But hats up to the Chinese government. Like, how can they control
Yeah,
like everything in a smooth way? Like, there is not any protest, there is not any demonstration, but they are mm,
you know
like it is going to be happen like
if you
70, 80
yeah,
years, but
if you are Chinese,
nothing
yeah,
can be
Chinese local
nothing
citizen,
can.
so you will hopefully understand all the things, just because you can't, raise your voice. If you if you raise voice today, so you'll,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
you will not,
Yeah, that okay. That's what I'm saying to. That's what I'm saying to. No, 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 there is one guy I'm meeting, means talking in morning. He don't even say Chinese government word.
yeah,
He is that much afraid to saying government word like Chinese
yeah,
government.
no one,
He's saying I don't want to.
yes, yes, yeah, no one can, yeah,
Yeah, in here also in prefer talk, in
everywhere,
prefer talk.
everywhere, like,
I'm saying okay. He's
Chinese
yeah,
people
yeah, 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 yeah,
never,
yeah.
talk against, like, to their government, just because, suppose, he will talk now, so no one, like, tomorrow will be lost. So this is the situation, buddy.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah,
Mm, yeah, Nano is knowing better than us. Yeah,
yes, yes.
he was
Like, yeah,
he
like,
knows
this is,
everything.
yeah. So how do you feel, yeah, like, to about, like, China and India relationship?
Ah,
China and India
I,
relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
See it.
the truth is, how to say that? Now the most of Chinese people really believe in the government and follow the government. But actually, the most of Chinese people don't know because the Chinese government controls the internet in China. So most of Chinese people can't get uh, the information from other countries. Other country how to see the government, how to see Chinese people. Yeah, every Chinese people proud of our culture, our country, our government, everything. Yeah, actually, just because the information. Actually, I watched a lot of about the bad news about China, how to they attack the Chinese government, Chinese and Chinese culture, all about China. I won't say everything not perfect. Yeah, I like Chinese government. I think if you just want to get the result, yeah, maybe no need to against the government. Actually, in China, just 1, 2, 3. Some people want to against the Chinese government. I won't say that. What do you want to? What do you want to? What do you want? Just this and the social media. Just find some bad news about China. They never report the good news. Maybe just because of politics. I think if we just normal people, ordinary people, we whatever you say, we must put that thing on a night or on on a line to see that things. You have to analyze the things from everywhere. Don't just see the surface. That's my point. I never actually Chinese people really don't like Japanese government because of history, but I have to admit the Japanese culture or some Japanese arts are really good. That's two things. Even more, you have your own politics or what? How to say that? But you have to admit that country or that country you hate, you don't like, it has good things. You have to learn from him. Yeah, maybe everyone have to improve ourselves. Just this. I think maybe I talk too much.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no,
No,
no.
no, it's
It's
okay.
okay. No.
It's okay. Like, like Jadavji, like this, maybe you are thinking that this is so bad or something, but in there, like, the reality is different because, those are their citizenship, those are better than knowing better than us. Maybe there is not any problem there. Everything is okay, like like another country, but we are because of, social media or news late or saying this is happened, those happened. But if you're going means in the ground, maybe everything is okay, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, actually,
That's what I'm saying.
buddy, like
Mm.
somehow the reality is also tough there. Just because suppose
Yeah,
yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know. Means I know. Say like after listening, no, like realize that okay, maybe everything is not that much. What we are means listening or we are knowing
yeah,
from the the so-called news or something else. Yeah, because we are not going, we are not. That's it means we are not the seeing the ground scene.
yeah, and like
This thing is good. This thing is good. Like they have their own, social media. They have their own everything. This is good. See what happened in Russia.
uh
Like when America just stopped every type of social media, whatever their big company just pulled down. What happened in Russia? But this thing, if happen in China, never going to happen. They have their own thing. They no need of with that means controlled by any government, like any type, like Facebook, Instagram, any type of social media or any type of economical thing. They have their own. They are generating themselves. They are enjoying themselves. No need about thinking about other country. Like dependent on other countries. What happened in Russia when Ukraine they are going to invent it? But this thing, China never going to be faced. That thing is, I means salute this thing. Like they are going to good, if you're thinking about your country like Nepal or in India,
Mm-hmm.
we are dependent on it, like this type of social media or this or those things. We are dependent on it lots of in Western outlet. But Chinese people are, when I say government is totally different. They don't want it. They never dependent about this thing. They just this thing is good.
Yeah, somehow it is good, but like
Mm.
suppose what's your feeling, like we are connected, like we are sharing our feelings to our social media network like Facebook, Instagram, whatever you are using, but the like the question is like you can't interact with the international peoples, because we are not going to use the Chinese app, like is like social media. Yeah, of course we are using Facebook and Instagram. Suppose like if you we talk about like uh, uh, this girl, so like why she is connected to us, just because to learning and some sharing something. So like somehow yeah, this is good also, but the we have the disadvantage for this thing also. And like I like to ask to
See,
you, Ronnie, one thing, like what do you think about the behind of the China development as a country, like
that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. After 2030 or before, China will be the most economic power. They will be cross America too.
Mm-hmm.
This is the good thing. If you are communist country and if you have democratic country, means communist country are so far in developing, like so good. Like there is not after you can see the after 2030
Mm-hmm.
the economics are saying that yeah, like China will be their superpower. They will be cross America too.
Okay, so like I know I
This is the
I
good
think
thing.
there is a
Yeah.
main key, that is the government stability, like because yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if in any country, see, if any country have like a communist, okay, like communism,
Mm-hmm.
that government will be every time will be like, means see the Russia, see the like South Korea, North Korea, like they are communist country.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm not I mean, yeah, let's see the Russia or China. See, I'm not saying bad, but it's a good also, like for their development or something like that.
So according to you, like a communist, like or like ruling
No, 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 no. I'm not saying communist is so good. No, no, not at
okay.
all. Not at all. Their people knows how they are. Yeah, not at all. But for like economic thing, I can say it's a good. But so for democratic or people of that citizen, not that much
I
good.
think no matter where you live, the matter is like how is your life, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
So yeah, economy, yeah, business is also, yeah, matter for us. But the thing is like how is our life? So somehow they feel threatened and difficulties, even like daily life. But the life,
No,
yeah,
no, no, no. Okay, we have to be like what no means
this is
and means we can't say how no nothing about that. You know, like is he agree what we are saying or we just saying in theoretically?
okay.
Like what we are knowing about media or something. These are those things.
Nobody, we are not,
Maybe
we
they
are,
are
I think
okay.
we are not
They
listening
happen
to
on it.
media, we are listening to the local people, like because we many times we meet to the Chinese people, and we are trying to know about the China, even like about the ruling who is in the power, like he never said about the anything, like anything about him, like like suppose he is thinking like someone is still tracking to me, like yeah, tracking me, and I will expose in front of the Chinese government. So this is very critical.
Yeah,
Always,
absolutely,
always, yeah.
absolutely. In Russia too, this thing happen. Yeah, you can't be say your you can't be say anything whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
against the government.
even like like he like access with VPN, like even he doesn't feel safe anymore. he never, like if you force, yeah, if you
Hmm.
force him, like, yeah, please tell me something, not directly, indirectly, somehow. So yeah, he will say something about China if the government likes it. Yeah. So he just ignoring, try to ignore, like,
Hmm.
please don't talk, about our government and our,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's let yeah, it's not good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. Leave it, man. Yeah,